Chidambaratne Adhavan for Headlines TV. Headlines. GST launch, how, when and where to watch the biggest tax reform. Drug awareness rally by school and college students in Vellore. 250 grams of cannabis confiscated in Vellore bus depot. Deputy Governor Kiran Bedi acts against Smart City project, says Anbaragan. News in detail. The GST rollout or goods and services tax will subsume a large number of central and state taxes into a single tax, paving the way for a common national market. This is the biggest tax reform since independence. The historic GST or goods and services tax will be launched midnight at a function in Central Hall of Parliament later today. GST will subsume a large number of central and state taxes into a single tax, paving the way for a common national market. From free flow of goods and services to elimination of cascading of taxes, the potential benefits to Indian economy are many. It is estimated that GST or goods and services tax could raise GDP or gross domestic product growth by 1.5 to 2% in the long term. It is the biggest tax reform since independence. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Pranab Mukherjee will be giving speeches at the Parliament session. The GST launch event will start at 11 p.m. today and extend into the midnight, coinciding with the rollout of the goods and services tax regime. The event is expected to be 80-minute long. Where will the launch event be organized? The 80-minute long GST launch will be organized in the Central Hall of the Parliament. The event will be telecast live on Lok Sabha TV and Doordarshan. The expected time for the beginning of the event to mark the launch of GST is 11 p.m. on June 30, 2017. The real impact of the government's biggest reform will be assessed only after a full year of its implementation. It is expected to gradually reshape India's business landscape, making the world's fastest growing major economy an easier place to do business. Here are the top 10 updates ahead of GST launch 2017. Central Hall has been fitted with new carpets and sound systems for the big night. The event will start at 11 p.m. and extend after midnight to usher in GST on July 1st. The new date set after an April 1 deadline was missed. A gong will be sounded at 12 to signal GST is here. President Pranab Mukherjee and PM Modi will make speeches. At the high table of the Central Hall, former Prime Minister H.D. Deve Gowda will join them, as will Lok Sabha Speaker Sumitra Mahajan and Vice President Hamid Ansari. Former PM Dr. Manmohan Singh was invited too, but the Congress boycott means he will not be there. Nearly 1,000 people are expected. Superstar Amitabh Bachchan, industrialist Ratan Tata, and singing legend Lata Mangeshkar will be there, as will RBI Governor Urjit Patel and former governors Bimal Jalan and Y.V. Reddy. Mr. Patel's predecessor Raghuram Rajan is not attending. The government has invited all members of the parliament, chief ministers and state finance ministers. Opposition parties like the Congress, the left, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's Trinamool Congress, DMK and Lalu Yadav's RJD are boycotting the event. The Samajwadi Party is unsure about whether it would attend the function. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar of the Janata Dal or JD has backed GST, and though he will not attend, his party lawmakers have not been asked to stay away. Senior JD lawmaker of the party, Sharath Yadav, will also skip the launch. Tamil Nadu's ruling party AIADMK, which had walked out when the GST bill was passed in Parliament, said though they are not fully satisfied with provisions of the new tax, they have no option but to support GST and will attend today's launch. It's historic because earlier we had national integration. Today we will have economic integration, Union Minister Venkaiah Naidu said. Unfortunate because the opposition are distancing themselves from the process of reformation. I hope they will realize it by evening and rethink and join us at the Central Hall. This midnight spectacle is ignoring harsh realities of society, intolerance, farmers' issues which cannot be ignored. Congress cannot be parties to such a tamasha, publicity gimmick. We won't be party to publicity for a mere tax policy, the Congress Anand Sharma said. The party has also objected to the plan for PM Modi to launch GST, saying President Pranab Mukherjee will be present and so should do the honors. Opposition parties also say that protests this week by textile traders show that small traders and others are not ready for GST. They suggested postponing the launch. Mamata Banerjee, in a Facebook post on Wednesday, said, "The unnecessary hurry to roll out GST is another epic blunder of the centre." Revenue Secretary Hasmukh Adhia told that, "No transition can be seamless, but we will make it as seamless as possible. Let people be assured that there is no intention to harass if a genuine mistake is made. Mistakes can be taken care of." Students from several schools and colleges in Vellore walked a drug awareness rally. 26 June was the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. In order to feel the importance of ill effects of using drugs, more than 1,000 students across Vellore went on a rally starting from the old bus stand up to Gandhi statue. District Collector Raman waved the flag and initiated the event. Banners and flashcards with anti-drug slogans were carried by the students, and problems of using drugs and liquor were explained to people on the way. Similar drug awareness rallies took place in Kanchipuram and Krishnagiri districts too. A government sand quarry has been active for quite some months in the Kirakandur in Thirukovilur Viluppuram district. Lorries from many districts come to this quarry. Meanwhile, local lorry drivers union gave a petition to the divisional officer asking for a separate route to come inside the quarry, and permission for the same was granted. The lorries from other districts had to wait at least 2 weeks to take one load of sand, but the local drivers were able to transport 2 loads in a week. This left the outsiders in a state of fury. Also, the local lorries who used a separate route were not disciplined, and the route was blocked by the localites. There was a war of words between the local drivers and outsiders yesterday, and the lorry drivers took over the quarry with no one able to take sand, after which the Arakandanallur police analyst Jayawel had peace talks between the lorry drivers. Vellore police on Thursday received an anonymous call about cannabis trading in the Vellore bus depot. The police rushed to the place and after inspection caught Afzali, who had with him a bag full of small pouches of cannabis worth 250 grams. The same was confiscated and Afzali was taken into custody for further investigation. Illegal trading of cannabis, that is ganja and liquor, are quite in the increase in these areas. To discuss various demands to the AIADMK party's notice, the TTV Dinakaran's well-wishers and volunteer members met in a private hotel in Trichy. AIADMK's General Secretary and Deputy General Secretary's photographs in Royapeta's ADMK's office were removed and hasn't been replaced till now. So the members have declared that they would be doing the job by themselves on the 9th if the party's senior people don't do it before 8th of July. They also told that they have the support of 3 ministers which they cannot disclose and that they are in no intention to give trouble to law and order and peace of the party. Kanchipuram District Collector P. Ponnayan held a meeting with all the political parties like ADMK, DMK, Communist, BJP and many other parties. In the joint meeting, he discussed about the special camp which is going to be held. The camp will target on adding new names, change of address, deleting names and all sorts of corrections in the electoral list. Suggestions to improve the camp's motive were asked from the members. AIADMK's legislative party leader Anbaragan has accused the Pondicherry's Deputy General Kiran Bedi as being against the Smart City project. After the central government acknowledges to the union's request for Smart City project, Kiran Bedi has given out her views about the consequences that might arise due to this project. Anbaragan has also told that her actions might prompt the central government to rethink about their decision and might also take back their word. He has accused her, saying this action reveals that she is not interested about the development of the union. He also said that the financial status of the Pondicherry Union being very weak, some posts like deputy assembly members and board leaders create unnecessary burden on the finance, so they are planning to write to the President and the Prime Minister and Internal Affairs Ministry to take away those posts.
புதுச்சேரி மாநிலத்தினுடைய மக்களுடைய நீண்ட நாள் கோரிக்கையை ஏற்று கடந்த வாரம் மத்திய அரசானது புதுச்சேரி மாநிலத்தில் நகரப்பகுதியில் ஸ்மார்ட் சிட்டி கொண்டு வருவதற்கான அனுமதியை வழங்கியிருக்கின்றது. இந்த திட்டத்தை ஆளும் அரசுடன் இணைந்து சிறந்த முறையில் செயல்படுத்த வேண்டிய துணைநிலை ஆளுநர் அவர்கள் இந்த திட்டம் துவக்கப்படுவதற்கு முன்பே அது சம்பந்தமான நேர் எதிர்மறையான கருத்துக்களை கூறி இந்த திட்டத்தில் மிகப்பெரிய ஊழல் நடக்கும் என்றும் முறைகேடுகள் நடக்க நிறைய வாய்ப்புகள் இருக்குது என்றும் புதுச்சேரியிலிருந்து டெல்லி வெகு தூரத்தில் இருப்பதனால் இந்த திட்டத்தை மத்திய அரசு தீவிரமாக கண்காணிக்க வேண்டும் என்றும் இல்லை என்றால் இந்த திட்டத்தில் மிகப்பெரிய ஊழல் நடப்பதற்கு ஆட்சியாளர்கள் மூலம் ஊழல் நடப்பதற்கு மிகப்பெரிய வாய்ப்பு இருக்கிறது என்கின்ற விதத்தில் பல்வேறு கருத்துக்களை தினந்தோறும் கூறி வருகின்றார். இந்த கருத்துக்களுடைய நோக்கத்தை மத்திய அரசு ஆராய்ந்தால் இந்த திட்டமே புதுச்சேரி மாநிலத்துக்கு கொண்டு வருவதை துணைநிலை ஆளுநர் விரும்பவில்லை என்கின்ற ஒரு நிலைப்பாடு தான் தெரிகின்றது. எனவே துணைநிலை ஆளுநர் அவர்கள் முதலமைச்சர் நாராயணசாமியை எதிர்ப்பதாக நினைத்து கொண்டு ஸ்மார்ட் சிட்டி என்கின்ற ஒரு அற்புதமான திட்டத்தை மத்திய அரசு கைவிடுகின்ற விதத்தில் தன்னுடைய கருத்துக்களை தெரிவிக்காமல் புதுச்சேரி மாநிலத்தினுடைய வளர்ச்சிக்கு அவருடைய பணி இருக்க வேண்டும் என்று கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். அதேபோன்று புதுச்சேரி
And that's all for today's news. To watch more, please do subscribe Headlines TV. Thank you.